But there was something powerful about getting down on my knees with another guy, reading through this, and believing it. And all of a sudden, I felt different. I felt this connection of the Spirit. I had never, in this program, never had that. You know, there were moments of release, there were moments of empathy, things like this. You know, being in those meetings, hearing those guys tell some of their stories, and I felt awful for them. I felt, oh, the poor guy. Oh, wow, they've really overcome things. But I never had this closeness of myself to the Spirit. And what I started to realize is that not only did I feel this way, but he immediately let me know that, well, you know what? Great. Here's this inventory, and I need you to go do it. Now, in those steps 1, 2, and 3, I didn't have to write anything. All it was, this long-term, recovered alcoholic once told me steps 1, 2, and 3 can be done on a couch, except when you get the prayer, then you need to get down on your knees. But you can be on a couch and do 1, 2, and 3. Because it all is about that. It's about having that realization that your life is unmanageable and that you're powerless over this thing, and that there is that, can you just have a little belief that there's a power greater than yourself that might be able to give you relief from this. And that's what that's all those years, those 7 years I spent in those meetings. Lord knows how many meetings. That's all I really wanted was some relief. And bless their hearts. Obviously it works for some guys, because there are guys in there who have some years of sobriety. It didn't work for me. It didn't work for me because I never got relief. Even when I wasn't acting out, a shift in the wind would lead me there. That's all it took. It didn't take much to get me back to that place where I wanted to act out. Because I always did want to act out. I never lost the craving. I only managed how to manage it. And all of a sudden, I do that step 3, and I feel a loss of it. I feel a loss of that craving. And today, I can tell you, I'm a recovered sex addict. Why can I tell you that? Because I can sit down at my computer now, and I can just go there and go and do what I need to do. And there's not a fear that, oh, well, I might this. There is not this craving of, well, gee, why don't you go do that? I no longer feel like, good God, if my family would just get out of the house long enough so that I could act out, I could get some sense of release and comfort, I'll be all better. Then they can come back, and I'll be a much more pleasant person for them to be around. That doesn't happen anymore. When I am I cannot tell you some of the challenges that I've had to face since I've been in this program. And you know what? But I've got tools now. That's the beautiful thing. Is no longer I have a new tool set. I have God. And I understand and I've seen, and there's nothing that strengthens my faith more than when I exercise it. When I see what seems to be impossible work out. When I see God working in my life, when I see that I don't have a job anymore.